Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all well. It seems that we've had another update from the Housing Minister, Mr. Michael Gove, who has announced that he intends to ban the Section 21 before the next election. We've been hearing this on and off for the last couple of years now. Knee-jerk reactions, no plan, no content, no long-term strategy, either for housing, for tenants, for young couples or people who want to buy their first home, or for investors and landlords. Just a complete and utter mess. After many landlords jettisoned their property because they had a portfolio of older properties that they felt couldn't meet or would cost too much to meet the rumoured target of a minimum EPC rating of a C next year, then Rishi Sunak decided to scrap that, but not after pushing through his sinister energy bill. The whole lot was shelved, and now they have regurgitated this, resurrected it, and they're trying to pass it off before the election because they are scraping the barrel for votes. As we all know, they are now facing their 1920s liberal moment where they could be possibly wiped out from the political landscape, but who knows? I feel that, yes, changes need to be made. Many changes need to be made, but there must be a strategy. It should not be about knee-jerk policies or simply playing and pandering to the voters purely for political reasons. They must make decisions and put policies in place that will gradually solve these issues over time. They can't just turn their back on landlords. They can't make property inaccessible to first-time buyers. And we can't rule out, of course, the tremendous increase in demand for housing over the last couple of decades for reasons that I'd best not mention, otherwise this video will be taken down. I actually think that they are completely clueless, but in their clueless behaviour, they have, I have no doubt, been looking after their own and the people whose pockets they are in. There is so much that can be done. There are hundreds of thousands of properties throughout the country that are vacant or derelict, and at a time when they could be encouraging people to buy these properties and renovate them and sell them on for a profit, what do? They all but scrap capital gains tax allowance. This is on top of George Osborne's ridiculous 3% stamp duty premium. I believe that they really actually don't care less. That's the only conclusion, because these people are not stupid. They have the best advisors available to them. So if they cannot put together a proper strategy, then basically they are ridiculing the electorate or the British public, whether they voted them for them or not, because this can be solved. There is the money out there for this to be solved, yet they are doing nothing. The only people benefiting from the crisis currently, or have been for the last few years, is the major developers, and they are sitting on hundreds of thousands of acres of land that they could be developing, but they slow things down to try to control the market when it suits them. And I have no doubt that the government could bring in legislation to twist their arm to ensure that there is a constant supply of new property as well as renovation of older property, but they are doing absolutely nothing about it. These people are not fit to be in government, and the sooner they are voted out, the better. Unfortunately, this is not a plug for anyone else, because I don't believe that the other party are any better. They would probably make things worse. So that does leave the British public with a political conundrum in a year when we are facing probably the most important election for years. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Thank you very much. I'll just make this one short and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.